Welcome to a short tutorial on Whiteboard.fi. This is a great site that you do not need to make an account for. Students do not need to make an account for you to just see back and forth what students are writing. And they can see a whiteboard that you've created. So as a teacher, you're just going to click on new class. Students, when they go here, they go to the same web address and they would click join class with a code that you're going to generate for them. So right now I'm just going to click on a new class. And then here they want you to type the name of your class. So I've done some other things. So right now we'll just say it's test 2. And maybe this is where you put your hours or your subjects, depending on what grade level you teach. There's 4 setting options. You can enable a waiting room. You can enable image upload for students. So students could do their work on a sheet of paper or something else, take a picture of it, design something, make something, take a picture of it, upload it to show you. These last 2 setting features seem to be about if you have low-end devices or bandwidth is lower, that the saving doesn't take up as much space and use as much bandwidth. So those might be if you're helping a kid or if your own internet's bad, to choose those. So once I've got that all set, I'm going to create a new class. And as I create that new class, the teacher side of it, it gives you a link that you could go put in Google Classroom or Seesaw or wherever it is you're linking it, or it just gives you the code. So the kids could just go to the web address and type in that code. And you can see 2 things. One, you see my class, and one, you see my whiteboard. So in my class right now, I don't have any students that have joined yet because I haven't sent the code out. But my whiteboard side, here's what you see as the teacher. And scroll down because there's some extra things below. So if you click on the pen, this down here is where you would change it for the color of the pen. So you can also change the size of it. So there's always a different menu depending on what you pick. So again, the eraser, you can make it a thicker eraser or not, text box, a line or the arrows. And then you have some shapes you can draw. And the last 2 is you can insert an image or you can insert a background. So this just goes to your files or a whole background image, which then you can write on top of. So as you choose the tool, remember that there's also another little menu down below that will give you some more options. If everything gets too messy and you want to start with a nice blank space, you can just clear your whiteboard right here. There's some additional actions that you can do. You can push the whiteboards to all students, you can flatten layers, and you can insert some different pieces, grids. In math, it's just going to let you insert some latex code so you can start to type that and insert that onto your whiteboard. So after you have drawn something for the students, or you've inserted some text and edited that, or you've uploaded an image, or you've drawn a shape. And again, you can change those shapes, those colors of things down here. So after you have your whiteboard set, then you want to share that with your students. So again, the code and the web address or that link that you got at the beginning. So that helps you get started on just how do you get it set up with your own whiteboard before the actual lesson with students happens.